Relay for Life. Join the fight against cancer. Hi, my name is Chanel Caggio, and I have been a Relay for Life participant for the last 5, going on 6 years now. I have participated in 6 different Relays for Life. This coming season will be my 7th relay, and this will be my 2nd year as a team captain. Last year was my first year as a team captain. It's a great experience, so I decided to make my own team again and try to make it even better, bigger and better than last year. So what is Relay for Life? Relay for Life is an event that is put together by the American Cancer Society. It is like a 12 to 14-hour event. It starts off with a survivor dinner, followed by a survivor lap, where all survivors or those who are currently battling cancer and their caregivers will do a lap around wherever the designated track is for your particular relay event. After that, there's a team lap, and then it's open walk for anybody from any team to just walk freely. And the goal of the event is to have at least one person from your team walking at all time, because this simulates that you can never give up cancer, that those who have cancer, they can't stop, they can't take a break because they're tired or they want to sleep. They have to keep fighting. And so that is what this event is to show you. It's to show you how strong these people are and how determined and how much hope they give us and they give others. So this is our turn to give back to them and show them that we support them and that we are here for them. So teams. Relay for Life is composed of teams, and these teams raise money all throughout the year, trying to raise as much money as they possibly can, ultimately for the American Cancer Society, to help us create more birthdays. The goal of this event is, of course, to help combat cancer and to reduce the number of lives that are taken by it. But more importantly, we want to increase the birthdays that people are able to see. The highest, they have like a ceremony where they ask people, how many birthdays have you had since you've been cancer free? And the event that I've been to with the person who had celebrated the most birthdays, if I'm not mistaken, was 51 years, which was just phenomenal. It's amazing. And there are people here, young and small. I know the last relay that I participated to, there was a first grader who had leukemia, if I'm not mistaken, and she was one of the torchbearers, and it was just really touching. But this little girl, she had so much fun and so much fight. It was great. But anyways, so I'm here to ask you to join the fight, and I'm going to tell you why I relay. So I began Relay for Life back in 2009, I believe, and originally started with my beta club because I needed points to get me through the year so I could qualify to be in next year's club again. And also, one of my really close friends, her dad had been diagnosed with cancer, and she had went the year before. She's like, you should really go to Relay. I was like, okay, I'll go. And I went, so with my high school's beta club, and the survivor lap changed my life. After that, I told myself that I would go to every year I would participate in a Relay for Life event if I could. And so far I've been committed to that. Like I said, I'm going on my 6th year, and it's been amazing. But the survivor lap, it just really touched me. And the Relay for Life, I say home relay that I have come from, that I've participated in 5 times, it's the 3rd, I know as of 2012, we were the 3rd largest Relay for Life event in the country. So we're huge. I mean, it's a really big situation, and we always have a bunch of survivors. They go from, start to finish. And it was just so powerful seeing all of those survivors. And, of course, the teams, we're cheering them on from the sidelines, and you can just see the joy and the happiness in their faces and how thankful they are for us. And some of them are crying, and, a lot of them are telling us thank you and, shaking your hand or giving you high fives. And it was just a really humbling experience, and it touched me. And I know for me, what really got me too is when I saw my friend walking with her parents, because actually both of her parents have had cancer. Her mom, well, both of them are survivors now, but at the time, her dad was the one who was struggling with it, and that's just tough. But seeing her just really put things into perspective, and that's one of the reasons why I relay. After that, I was just like, I have to keep doing this, and I love it, and every time it's a great experience, and it just keeps adding to my life. And you're not just walking for the whole night. They do have events, like there's usually dodgeball, or like they might have movies or games. The one I went to, obviously we had a lot of like high school students, because it was more of a county thing, so a lot of younger kids were in it. So they had like sometimes a little dance party, and they have Mr. and Mrs. Relay where there's a theme and you have to dress up for it. So there's just like a wide variety of things to do the whole night. There's usually vendors. That it really depends on your relay and the relay that you're going to, how big it is, what all you have. But standard, there will be laps. I mean, there's usually, like I said, a couple events and stuff that you can participate in just to keep you up. Because my thing when I go is I don't sleep. I go there. If opening ceremony starts at 6, I'm there from 6, and I stay till 7 in the morning when closing ceremony is, and I do not sleep. The cancer patients don't get to give up. They don't get to stop fighting when they're tired. So why am I going to stop for only, it's not even a day. I can do that. I can commit to that. If they can battle with these diseases for months and years at a time, why can't we give out just 12 or 14 hours out of our day to help make these people's lives better, to help prevent anybody else from having to struggle with this awful disease? Why, there's absolutely no reason why we can't do this. So when I go and when I have people relay with me, I encourage them to stay up for the whole night and to stay for the whole night, because that's what it's about. It's about fighting and never giving up, and showing that these cancer survivors and those who are currently battling cancer, that we are here for them, and that we understand, kind of what they go through, and that we're here for them every step of the way. Literally, we're here for them every step of the way. So that's what I really encourage you to do. So I relay, because I said I started with my Veda Club, and then I continue to relay because there are just several people in my family, not my family per se, but friends' family that have been diagnosed with cancer. I know my dad's best friend, he had cancer at one point. I mean, he's a survivor. A friend's dad that I knew, he had cancer. He's in remission. There's several people that I know have had cancer. None of them have died from it. They're all survivors, thank God. It's a great thing, but not everybody's as lucky as the people I know. And so I really want to do my best to help spread the word and to get you to join Relay for Life. Relay for Life, I said, it's a great event. It's a lot of fun, especially the more people you have, the more fun it is. I mean, you can have little dance parties, play games, just whatever. It's a great time to bond with people, co-workers, friends, family, teammates, whatever. It's a great time for you to bond with them, and it's also a great time to raise money for such a great organization. So I challenge you to help me join the fight. Fight like a champion, and let's help create more birthdays for the American Cancer Society. I hope to see you at your next Relay for Life. So here comes the second part of my challenge. The second part of my challenge is not only to have you, I would love for you to commit to a Relay for Life event in your community, but also I'm asking for donations. Donations to me or to my team, it really doesn't matter. The money's all going to the same place. It's going to the American Cancer Society to help them help cancer patients with traveling expenses and to help them defray costs for treatments, because radiology treatments, it's very expensive, and just everything that they have to go through, it's an expensive struggle, and it's draining, and the less that they can have to worry about financially, the better for them, and plus of course it aids cancer research. So I'm just really asking you from the bottom of my heart to donate to me, or you send my team, but this is the personal link for my page, and you can just go and click donate. Even $5 or $10, it means the world to me. If you want to do more than that, by all means, thank you so much. But even if you're like, no, I really don't think I have it right now, but I'm just asking for $5 or just $10. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking you for donate $100. If you want to do that, go for it. I would absolutely love that. And also, a lot of employers do donation matching, so maybe ask your employer, like, hey, if I give Chanel $20 for her Relay for Life event, will you match it? It's a great cause, and it's not going, it's a good organization. American Cancer Society is well known. So I would really, really encourage you to donate. Last year I raised $200, and I would like to try to raise at least $300 or $350, and every year I like to keep building upon that. The more money we can raise, the better. And I really appreciate all of you who have been continually supporting me as I've done Relay for Life. It means the world. And for all of you new supporters, thank you so much. And thanks for joining the team. And thank you for fighting like a champion.